Hello. Hold on. Like for once, you may have noticed I made the text bigger. I've been doing a lot of changes and stuff to this game so far, and there's also some new levels you probably haven't seen yet if you've seen the older videos. But yeah, because I've been working on this for a while now. It's still definitely nowhere near done, but I am working on this game. I do still have some polishing I gotta do. Okay, come on. There we go. Actually, this game's inspired partly by Tearaway, as well as One Shot and Alcor. Those kind of games. But yeah, this game's actually partly inspired by Tearaway, so you know. But yes, thanks. I guess I will keep cooking. But yeah. No problem. Yeah. But the whole thing, the separation from player, that was also in Tearaway as well. So yeah, in a way, it was partly inspired by Tearaway. But also other games like it, like One Shot or Alcor, those kind of games as well. Although this health thing, where the user health, aka you as the player, can get damaged, I don't think anyone's done that before. But yeah, but I actually thought about making a Tearaway project, but I actually think I might have thought about it at some point, but because I will say I like Tearaway a lot, but in some ways I kind of wish they dived further in some of the ideas. And this is a cutscene. I need to enlarge some of the text in some of these cutscenes. Like I've currently been focusing on enlarging the text in the levels, but I still need to do that with some of the cutscenes. Yeah. Yeah, I forget about this. Oh gosh. Oh, brother. Something else you're gonna see is Termitus, the main villain, is spelled wrong. I've got to, in this particular instance, I gotta fix that too. Because when you go to the other route, it actually has a U and not an A. It's Termitus. Because I thought that made it sound more like the one I wanted. But this is how it used to be spelled, and I just didn't change it on this route. I need to. I mean, yeah, for as unpolished and messy as this game is, I definitely think it has cool ideas. I just need to polish it a lot. Oh, and I also kind of been planning this to be like a prototype that I want to make outside of Dreams at some point and sell it as a real game you can buy on Steam. That is one of my goals, long-term goals. But that won't be until I get good at Unity or Unreal or some sort of game engine, and that'll be way later if I do. Alright. You may have noticed I've been finicking with the level design even here. I've been trying to make some objects bigger and stuff. Don't know if it really fixed much. But, yeah. I've been trying to do some finicky with the level design. I've been trying to fix complaints that people have been having with it. Been trying to. Like, I've been trying to keep making this part slower and slower. This part here I've been trying to make slower and slower. Because people keep complaining about this part. Hold on, I wanted to show this. Hold on. Nope! Ha! Oh, darn it. There we go, that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to avoid it like that. Darn it. Yeah, it's very finicky right now. Come on. Come on, you. I gotta get on this platform now. Stay here. No! No! Darn it! No, you don't. No, you don't. Haha! Come on. There we go. I am still trying to. I might have to make these mushrooms even slower. I don't know. I've been trying to finick to make it a little bit easier. Alright, yes. I normally jump over the user health hearts because just in case that when I actually start needing them. It's a strategy that I recommend. Which are the blue ones, as Lily explained. Darn it! Soon we're probably going to get in territory after this boss we may not have seen before. Because hold on. I've been kind of hesitant showing it on YouTube because, I don't know, the new stuff. Because I kind of wanted players to play it themselves, but it is a bit hard. But I don't think the experience is the same unless they play it themselves, that's all. Oh gosh. No! Do not hit my screen. You will not hit my screen. Don't. Haha. Alright, here's a cutscene you may never have seen before. And here is a completely new area. This is a area that's supposed to teach the other new technique and stuff, but I am also not done with this. Alright. Okay. This part I need to add a UI to indicate how many you still need to shoot. And that's something I need to do still. There's a lot in this game I still need to do. That's why it's an alpha. Yeah, that was taken from, what was that game? Gem, whatever that was? Pip Gem Walker. Yeah, that was taken from Pip Gem Walker. I admit, but it's only because I couldn't really find anything else for a level end theme. And this is a cutscene I'm really still working on. That's why I have Whip here. I mean, it is Dreams. You're supposed to like you're supposed to remix and stuff. That's Dreams. Plus, if I had to make everything myself, that would be a nightmare. But I have made a lot of things, but I've also tweaked and remixed a lot of things. Like the music I did not make. The music I either trimmed down, kept it the way it was, or trimmed down and edited it to make it sound more futuristic. Since the idea with when it comes to theming is this game was meant to be a combination of fantasy and sci-fi at the same time, that's why there's stuff like witches, but also a bunch of futuristic, computery things. Although sort of similar to something like a game I've been playing a lot recently, Phantasy Star Online. The magic isn't really arcane magic, it's more of fictional magic made for the game. It's magic from the system itself. Or your system itself. For immersion, we'll say. Yeah, I don't know why that's a thing. I hit that target clearly. I need to fix that, but I've been trying to. I don't know why it doesn't. That's weird. What in the world? It should be working. I don't know why. It's just... for some reason, I guess I have to have it like this. I guess it needs to be above for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it's not supposed to be like that. But it works when you're above it, I don't know why. Maybe I need to do something about the zoning. Something's wrong with this thing. I don't know what it is. Alright. I'll just do it the way it... Okay. What is going on? Hold on. Wait. There we go. Finally. Ugh. And then I got killed by that curve. Yeah, I need to fix... I don't know how to fix the sliding on the Dreams puppet. It's making Neon annoying. Because he keeps falling and... Alright, here we go. Alright, I'll run this snowball. Okay. Here we go. Now we're gonna go to the next part of the level. Which... Alright. I don't think very many people have definitely not seen this one. Unless they played through it themselves, I do have this in the current public build available. But I don't know how far people gotten without me guiding them on Twitch TV or something. Oh gosh. But yeah, what you're supposed to do is wait for these super fast pipe things to like not shoot at you, because if you did watch, yeah, that's why you're supposed to wait. Okay. Because if your user health goes down, you'll get a game over and you'll quote unquote lose all your data. Not really, just in the story. But what I want to do is add a mini game where when you get a game over, you'll have to do a certain mini game thing, and then you'll be able to get a chance to get your data, like quote unquote, get your data back, but also go back to where you left off or something. I don't know. Oh no! Ah! That was me. I should not. That was my bad. I was not paying attention. Oh, fuck. No. No, you don't. Oh, right. I forgot. I had a switch that I needed to press. Why did I forget that? I created this. Okay. Man, so finicky with shooting. I just don't really... There we go. I just... not very good when it comes to that. Like, trying to make it perfect is not easy. Trying to make the shooting logic good. Because I am not in it, like... certain advanced logic I don't really know how to do. There we go. That helped a lot. Alright, now this boss I really need to work on because this boss is this boss here is very unfair. I really need to tweak him. He can be beaten, but... ah! Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I need to make the attacks a little bit, just a little longer so you have time to get away from them a little more. There we go. And this, alright, so I'm gonna add a cutscene between that and this part to explain why Lily is just suddenly playable. Because this is part of a character arc in drama that I want to have in the story that I have not made cutscenes or shown yet. There is dialogue here that is turned off, but I'm not gonna show that right now. I mean, while it's mainly focused on you and Neon, I did want Lily to have some moments in the story. Well, Lily and you, because remember, in this game, you yourself as the player are basically a character. That's what I was going for. It's actually something Tearaway also did as well. And indie games that I mentioned before did this, and some other games. There was even one PS3 game that did this as well. There was an RPG where you as the player were your own character, like where you're basically yourself, and like the characters were referencing you. I forgot what it was called, but it was like an anime themed game that I remember seeing on YouTube. So there are actually a decent amount of games that do stuff like this, believe it or not. But normally they're not the most well known. Darn it! I need to work on the difficulty of this level. And I need to add background elements. You might have wondered why the background barely has anything. It's because the thermo is really high, and it's also because I need to figure out in this level how to make the thermo a little smaller so I could fit city elements, because I'm not done with the graphics as you can see in this level, but I do need to add the graphics in the background, because right now it doesn't really look like a city. It looks like a floating with elements of a city. I don't know, like a floating. Alright, so I need to stand in the middle here, otherwise it'll get my user health, or help as the player. Come on. Darn it, oh yeah, I was like, screw it, fine. Ah, no! Like that! Nope! Ah! No, 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 no! Ah! Darn it! Now you're seeing this screen for once. Which doesn't exist yet. Recovering game doesn't exist yet. I didn't create it yet. Excuse me. Oh, I also want to add more elements where you use your actual system, operating system as well. I want to add in moments in between, and that will also be in the whole recovery thing. It'll have to do with your actual PS5 system itself. Yeah. That is, and also, I don't want to spoil too much, but it'll become very integral near the end of the game, I think. Yeah, you can tell this is an alpha. The graphics are like really unfinished right now here, and this is probably the hardest level in the game, but I definitely need to tweak it a lot. I need to tweak a lot of stuff in this game, honestly. That's why it's an alpha anyway. I'm still trying to iron things out and... Also in the upcoming, well, in the hypothetical computer version I want to make, I also don't want Lily to be a reskin of Neon. I want to give her unique abilities that are different from Neon. And I actually tried doing that with her as a companion character. In the boss fight, Glitch Witch, there's actually, I might have to show you this after I finish what I have so far, but there's actually something that I have unused turned off where she can actually form a shield thing to block attacks that are coming from you directly as the player, but I have that turned off because it doesn't really work well. But it's also something that I wanted to do for her playable playstyle, but I couldn't really get it working. So I'm probably just going to do that outside of Dreams. Like, if I ever make the game outside of Dreams, I'll probably try that there. Because that was kind of done a little last minute. Alright. However, maybe in the... I don't want to spoil too much, but maybe in the final boss, I could have her... Maybe I could fit that in somewhere. Because I will say this, something that I want to do near the final boss or so is have it so where you can like switch between Neon and Lily, where you can like switch between them or something. That's kind of what I want to do for the final boss section, maybe. Of course, what I'm talking about is very hypothetical. I haven't done anything with ending or anything. I wrote the story down on like my phone and some computer devices, but I have not really done anything with it yet. I have not made the levels with any of that in it yet. And I'm not going to tell you the story fully because that'll spoil it. Come on. Oh gosh, come on. Come on this way. I don't want to die again and get... Still have other stuff to show, but this is probably the... I need to do something about this difficulty. I just don't know what to do. I mean, maybe I can keep it like this, I don't know. It is meant to get harder later on. I just need to not make it feel impossible. Come on. Darn it, that was me. I didn't wait long enough. Okay, do not hit my screen. Do not flare on my screen. If it touches even the edge of my screen, I'm doomed. No! Darn it! Screw it. It's beatable. I want to tell you it's beatable. It's beatable, I promise. Oh wait, I can't. Never mind, I can't. I have to. Well, I can, but I don't want to get out of the progress here. I would have to get out of the level and just play it as a scene individually, but I don't want to do that. I'm too lazy. the other one. Alright. Darn it. I was too slow at that. And I need to size up that text. I need to size up that text. Darn it. Shoot. Oh no. I can't believe I'm... When you struggle with your own creation, you know there's something wrong. Okay. I mean, it's not impossible. It needs finicky, but I don't think the concepts are bad. Like this here, where you're supposed to avoid the light, you're supposed to time yourself perfectly, I think is actually not a bad idea, right? See? Yeah. Okay, let's see. I actually, it's funny, like, I was streaming this on Twitch TV and no one was watching. And then when I stream it on YouTube, tons of people are watching. It's funny, actually. Alright, finally. Now we're getting into my level I'm not done yet. And this is a work in progress level. I haven't even finished the level design. It doesn't even have an ending. And Lily's arm is missing for some reason. I don't remember, but I must have done something to accidentally delete the arm. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. This is the one I'm currently working on. This was kind of inspired by that one hotel level from Celestis, a little bit. Ugh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, hold on. Okay. Ah! Haha. And this is a bit janky. Ah! No! Gosh, you're not gonna hit me in the victory. No. Alright, this is the part where I get to unfinished territory. Yeah, what the freak, I can't... Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I have so far. Actually, you know what? Before I start working on creation, there's some stuff I do want to show you. Where is it? Alright, hold on, let me show you. I hinted at this earlier to one of you. Hold on, let me... Hold on, let me see if I... Let me show you this real quick, the thing I talked about earlier. So this was kind of inspired by Freedom Planet. where they would sometimes have one of the other heroes just come out of nowhere and help you, but that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do a thing sort of like that, but instead it was with you the entire time or something. But hold on, the reason I'm showing you this is because I wanted to show you a mechanic that I tried, but yeah, hold on. First I have to make her shoot the cannons or give her a reason to use that unfinished ability. Darn it. Hold on. Oh, brother. Hold on. I don't want to beat this whole thing again. I just want to get to the middle part so I could have the cannons activate. Alright, there. Now, okay. Alright, hold on. Here we go, here we go! See? See? Did you see that? Did you see that? Hold on, let me try that again. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work this time, darn it. Hold on, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna wait for her to switch back to aiming at me as the player. Come on. Come on! Why isn't it? Darn it! She's not doing it anymore. Screw it. Okay, let's see. Just figure out something. I'm gonna just... Okay, you get the idea. That's supposed to be a thing where it blocks the incoming attacks that are coming at you, the player. That was what I was doing, but... I don't think I'll... But as you see, I turned that off for a reason. It's janky and it's not... I'll probably reuse the night. Maybe I think I'll reuse that idea possibly in the hypothetical computer version I want to make though. Anyway, I'm gonna work on this. Oh, and this music was the one I was originally gonna use in Antivirus Hotel, but I think I'm probably going to use this for a later level. Probably, maybe I'll do that when you go to the virus dimension near the end of the game. I might have this playing. Or maybe another section of the game that might be even more fitting that I don't want to say out of spoiler warning. Okay. But I just want to have this music playing, because I like to have this music on anyway while I'm working. So that's why I kept it, despite the fact that I decided probably not to use it in this level. Unless I use it in a later portion, like I did with Antivirus Jungle, where I used the music that I used originally in a later portion instead of getting rid of it entirely. But I'm probably just gonna wait and use this later, his music. I like it though. I want to use it for something. Why wasn't this work? Hold on. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Now I'm trying to work on the creation. Speaking of behind the scenes, you know what? Screw it. I want to shoot. Here, you know what? I want to show you how I did the user health thing. Let me show you just real quick. Hold on. Hold on. So what I did for the user health is I just had a zone here, and whenever something with the same tag, with the tag of the project, because some of the projectiles from the enemies they have tags on them when they shoot out at me as the player, and then it'll detect when it goes to this one. So if it goes to this border, it detects it and damages the user health. So that's how I did that. Anyway. The thing is, though, I don't think a lot of people who play this game that I'm working on really understand the concept very well. Like, I don't think they really understand that you're supposed to not have the projectiles shooting at you hit the screen. You're supposed to avoid them. You're supposed to, like, move out of the way before they even hit the border of the screen. I've been trying to do what I can to make it clear in the tutorial. As you probably saw in the beginning, I've been adding to that tutorial. I was, like, trying to make it clear as more clear, but I probably need to make it even more so, because otherwise I don't know how to get people to understand the concept. I did try. I said that they will shoot at you individually, so be careful, but I guess people, especially when I didn't used to have the dialogue noticeable, because I used to have issues where the dialogue was like really small, or I changed it recently, but it used to be very small. Okay. Let's see. Something's wrong here. Something is totally wrong here. Hold on. So we got the health modifier here, but the health modifier here does not. Hold on a second. Let me. Hmm. Do I even need this health modifier? I could just have it so they don't. Hmm. Also, this whole section where Witch's magic is suddenly just here is a hint. Is a hint about something, actually. It's a hint about her status. But I'm not going to say much. But it is also kind of a foreshadowing on what's to come in the future. Without outright saying it, because I want it to be a surprise, but there is going to be something that's going to happen with her. But yeah, yeah. Let's see. But yeah, this game has been inspired by quite a lot of indie games, as well as non-indie games. I had some inspiration from Mega Man X, or Mega Man in general, with the shooting mechanic and stuff. But honestly, this game has also been inspired by, like I said, a lot of indie games. I don't know, some of y'all might have already noticed some of the inspiration already. Because I did get inspired by certain indie games that I don't want to say too much, but I actually have a problem with some of them now, not because the gameplay is bad, but because of personal religious reasons. I'm not going to get into that right now. But still, I did get inspired by some of the ideas of some of them. Because some of the ideas I thought when I played some of those games, I was like, oh wow, that looks amazing. Like, that's actually a really cool concept. And I've already wanted to make a game where you are in a security system. So it would be nice to have elements like that. Especially when there was a certain indie game that I played where it had your character that you play as outside of your system sometimes, outside of the game sometimes, on your actual system screen. And that's where that idea came from. I was inspired by that. So yeah, that idea has been done before actually. But it was something that I wanted to expand on. But like, if I ever make a version outside of Dreams, I might, maybe do what that game did and actually make it use your actual desktop screen rather than a fake replica. But that would take a lot of work. Because that's kind of what that game did. That's what that game did. And it impressed me. I was like, what? That is amazing. Like, I don't think I was like blown away. But like I said, I like that game. And the creator's working on a sequel, but again, I have some religious issues with that game nowadays. I don't hate it, but it does some things that make me uncomfortable. But I like I like the game though overall. Besides those things, I like some of the story ideas. I like the levels, the platforming where it switches from platforming to like your desktop puzzle solving. It was a cool idea, and yeah, it's really cool. And I wanted to do something like that with my game, where you would do puzzles on your operating system screen. And that's the recovery game actually. And another thing is I want you to have. I'm thinking about having files that you interact with is another thing I'm considering. But something that I want to do, because this game is all about immersion, I'm probably not going to have them named. I'm probably just going to have them have no name. Unlike that one game I'm talking about that used a recycle bin minigame and had fake files. Honestly, I wasn't a fan of that because it kind of ruined the immersion of being you, but it's not a big deal. Okay. Anyway, let's see. But yeah. But yeah, this game has a lot of inspirations, though. It's inspired by a lot of different games. Let's see. Specifically meta-narrative games, since this game is a meta-narrative itself. So it's inspired by specifically meta-narrative games. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. would this be enough? I don't know. I'm already gonna have to fix this because I know this isn't gonna be fair. No. Uh, no. I don't like this. Too plain. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm actually just making the level design in this level as I go. I don't have it planned. And I actually did that for the entire game. I went by the flow and I did not have the level design plan at all. I know, but I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't care. Plus, I'm probably gonna use an actual paper plan when I work on the version outside of Dreams. If I ever do, I'll probably make an actual paper plan. This one, I just kind of was testing the waters and stuff, mainly. And like, I might, even in the hypothetical version outside of Dreams, maybe I'll even try to establish the characters' personalities more because I didn't do much research into personalities. I just made them. So, yeah. And I don't know, I think they're fine even if I did that. I think the characters are not badly written or anything. I don't know. Maybe they are. I, I haven't even finished the game yet. I'm gonna have some character development and some drama that I haven't incorporated in the game yet. So if you're a fan of this game and you've played it and stuff like that and all that, well, look forward to that. There's a lot you would have to look forward to because this game is going to take a while. But what if maybe if I tried something else. I have an idea. I commented on this before when there weren't as many viewers watching, but I might as well say it again since there's more watching. Something funny I noticed is when I stream this on Twitch, there's like nobody watching. Almost. There's only like one person and sometimes two people. But when I stream it on YouTube, there's sometimes a lot of people watching. It's funny. Because I've been mainly streaming this game on Twitch. Working on this on Twitch. I've been mainly streaming it on Twitch. I think it's because I didn't want to spoil the YouTube people who are fans. I didn't really want to spoil too much what was going to happen. But then I was like, you know what, screw it. Okay. Alright, I want to try something here. Let me try something out. I'm just scared I'm going to have it out of sync or something like that. I guess it might be because in this channel, this YouTube channel, I have like what, over 300 subscribers? And on Twitch, I had like only like what, 2019, 18, 17. I didn't have that many. That's probably why, I don't know. I mean, I don't go around promoting my Twitch channel that much because I don't know, I'm just not that kind of person. Just like how I don't really ask y'all to subscribe or like. I do care a little bit, but honestly, I personally believe people should just make their own choices. If they like it, they like it. Okay. If you saw my very old YouTube videos, though, you'll probably know I used to do that. I used to do that, but I kind of just stopped. I stopped caring so much, and I'm just like, I don't care as much anymore. I mean, I still care about subscribers a little. A little. I do want to maybe reach the 1,000 mark so I can make money out of it, maybe. But at the same time, I'm also not really against the idea of just doing it for fun without making money. Okay, something is wrong. Why is this not? Oh, it's out of her reach, of course. Well, hold on, let me do this. Why isn't this working? Hold on. Alright, I need to make that a one thing. Okay, I hate using this word, but a one shot. So that, yeah, it can activate. Oh, shoot. What in the world? Oh, right. It's because I don't have... Wait, why wasn't that visible? What the... What the... Hold on. Okay. 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 Let's see. Okay. No. Come on. Bright lights. Why? Oh, wait. I know the problem. I know exactly the problem. Okay. Yeah. Oof. Maybe I'll stream another game after this. I've been playing a lot of Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis lately, so maybe I'll stream that. I don't know. Okay. Uh, oh, freak. Okay, now this isn't working. Let's see. I don't know why I can't get this to work now. What in the world? What? Oh. Oh. Oh, it did work. Oh. I know what happened. I deleted the thing on the why did I okay. I can't believe I have to do this all over again. Brother. This is gonna be a bummer. Oh, I did this before, now I gotta do it again. Okay. There. Now please stay this time. Oh, right. There was another thing I was gonna do. I was gonna have it so when you activate it, it gives you a pathway. I forgot about that. I don't know why I don't really feel like I want to. I don't know why I'm... Okay. Hold on. Let me... Oh, yeah. Let's see. I got this glitchy block. Like, maybe you can cause, I don't know, cause glitches by pulling the lever. I know it's a little dumb, but it works. Okay, let's see. I need to figure out. Okay, hold on. Let me go here and figure out what, because hold on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. What if I did this? Like if I... Okay, hold on. What is this? What in the... How did that happen? Oh, right, I did that. I don't know why I was... I can be very weirdly clueless sometimes. Ugh. What the heck? Why isn't it? Guess I have to. What the? That was weird. Alright. Okay. What in the... It's hard to see. Hmm. And I got a game over. Hold on. pointers. Darn it. Ow. That was my fault. Oh, I did. Oh, shoot. Hey, you. Stop shooting at the screen. Goodness. Okay. These are a little janky. They don't really hit the user health like they're supposed to. Well, sometimes they do. Ah, missed. You didn't hit my border. Ah, now you did. What in the... Why is it... What in the... Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. No! Ah! Okay. Yeah, I know, Lily. Please stop scolding me. Gosh! Okay, thank you. There we go. Stupid meta game. Come on, let me just get to this. There we go. Alright. There. I'm happy with this for now. I'm taking a break. I'm doing a... I wanted to see if I can just do another test playthrough to this point, I guess. And then I'm gonna go eat breakfast. And then maybe after I eat breakfast, maybe I'll go and play another game on stream if y'all want. Let's see. First, I need to... What? What do you mean I've been disconnected? No, I haven't. Okay. I'm gonna give this another test go. Before I go. Why not?